Today's video is going to be subtraction across zeros. Now keep in mind, in past videos we did the compensation method. This is the way of doing it where you have to regroup all the way across. Compensation is something that I find easier, but this might be a way that you choose to solve across zeros. So let's do 4,000 minus 2,589. Okay, so when we talked about regrouping before, I always have to start in my ones place. Well, if I look at my ones place, I have 0, but I want to take away 9. Can I do that? No, you can't. Because if you don't have anything, you can't take anything away from it. So what did we do in the past? Well, we went to our tens. Can our tens help us right now? No, it can't. So then I have to go to my hundreds. Can my hundreds help us? Nope. So then I need to go to my thousands. Now in my thousands place, I do have 4 thousands. Remember when we talked about before, I'm going to take, right? We're going to regroup and I'm going to take from my thousands. Now, with my thousands, I have 4. So if I take 1,000, that means I leave 3 thousands behind. Now, what does that 1,000 break up into? Remember we talked about before that when you bring it over, you're going to break that 1,000 up and it's going to become 10 hundreds. So then I'm going to mark that I have 10 hundreds. But don't forget, I needed help in my tens. So I'm not going to keep 10 hundreds here. I'm going to regroup. I'm going to take 100, leaving 9 hundreds behind. And what does 100 break up into? It breaks up into 10 tens. So now I have 10 tens. Can I stop there? Well, no, because I still needed help in my ones place. So I'm going to take a 10. Remember, the 10 breaks up into, I'm going to take my 10 and leave 9 tens. I'm sorry. Now remember, when I take a 10, it breaks up into 10 ones. I have 0 ones right now, so I'm going to have 10 ones. Now can I subtract? Yes, I can. 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 tens minus 8 tens is 110. 9 hundreds minus 5 hundreds is 4 hundreds. 3 thousands minus 2 thousands is 1,000. So my difference is 1,411. Now, if you wanted to do compensation, I'm going to just rewrite my problem. Remember, just by taking 1 away from each, I would have been at 3,999 minus 2,588. Let's see if I get the same answer. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 tens minus 8 tens is 1. 10. 9 hundreds minus 5 hundreds is 4 hundreds. 3 thousands minus 2 thousands is 1,000. My difference is the same. So either way is going to work. I like this way because then I don't get lost in regrouping over here. So let's do another one where let's say it's 3,005 minus 2,158. Okay, so you're going to be looking at the same steps as if there was a 0 here, but instead I have 5 ones here. So I do have 5 ones, and I want to take away 8 ones. I can't do that, so I go to my tens to help me. Well, my tens don't help me because I have 0 tens. So I'm going to go to my hundreds to help me. My hundreds can't help me because I have 0 hundreds. So with regrouping, I'm going to go all the way to my thousands. I'm going to take 1,000, and that leaves me with 2 thousands. So how many hundreds am I going to have now? If you said 10, you are correct because I bring over 10 hundreds. Now I have 10. So I still need help over here, so I do have to take 100. So I'm going to take 100, leave 9 hundreds, And now I'm going to have, oh, I made those zeros too close. I'm going to put a little 10 here. Now I'm going to have 10 tens. Well, I still need help in my ones, so I have to take from my 10 tens, and then I will leave 9 tens behind. And now when I take that 10 over, so I'm taking 10 ones over, but I already have 5 ones over here. So I am going to now have 15, because what does 10 and 5 make? It makes 15. So now when I subtract, 15 minus 8 is 7. 9 tens minus 5 tens is 4 tens. 9 hundreds minus 100 is 8 hundreds. Oh, and I don't have any thousands. Don't forget, we don't put a 0 in front of a whole number, so I just leave that blank, and I have 847. Again, remember we did this with compensation also, so I'm going to rewrite the problem. And don't forget, with compensation, I have to go back one more than what's in that ones place, because if I take 5 away, that just gets me back to 3,000, and I want 1 before 3,000. So I have to take 6 away from here. If I do that to my minuend, I have to do that to my subtrahend too. So that gets me to 2,999 minus 2,152, because 8 minus 6 gives me that 2 in the ones place. Now let's subtract and check it. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 tens minus 5 tens is 4 tens. 9 hundreds minus 100 is 8 hundreds. Again, I'm not going to put anything for my thousands because the thousands equal 0. So my difference would still be the same.